What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you guys. Today is the week of December 23rd. It is almost Christmas, and it's been a somewhat successful week in trophy hunting for me. Um, Not too crazy. Didn't really get anything done like platinum wise, but I did get a decent amount of multiplayer done and boosting and stuff of that sort. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get right into this video. So last week, I believe I recorded this on the 18th, and the last trophy that I got was something in Dirt 4. Um, there's one more thing. I probably mentioned this last week, but there's one more thing that I need to do in Dirt 4 to be done with the like online section of the game and the weekly, monthly, and daily events, and that is the monthly event, which I am trying to find right here, the Dirty Dozen. I completed the event. I just have to wait until the end of the month to actually get the trophy. So once I get that, then I'm technically done with the monthly, weekly, and daily events in Dirt 4, and I can actually just go through and get this platinum, which will probably be another platinum that I get once I get done another game, which I'll talk about in a second. But next, we got through some Drawn to Death last week. We actually got to playing it a little bit, and I got done a decent amount of stuff. I think everyone did. So what we ended up finishing was we all finished, or I believe a majority of us finished our Sphinx challenge, which is this trophy down here, the Sphinx riddles. So that was easy enough. We got that done. And then the other thing that I got done was I got one character to level 15 and completed all of that character's missions. So I did that. So now I'm on my second character, which will get me this trophy. So literally all I have to do is do the second character, which is pretty easy. It just probably will take a day or two. Then I have to switch on another character and just get 50 kills, which you can get 50 kills in one match. Not that big of a deal. And then last but not least, I have to do the tutorial or the training, which is not online, but I'm going to plan on getting all the online done first and then do this last. So that's not that big of a deal. But anyway, Drawn to Death, we made really good progress. I believe we all got done our first character. We got done the Sphinx riddles, and we literally just have to do our second character now, which is pretty easy. It's not too difficult, but we're getting through that. I'm expecting that to take probably 2 more nights of solid boosting to get done. We probably could do it in one, but it would be a stretch. But I'm expecting for that 2 more solid boosts during the night, and we'll probably get that done. Maybe sometime this week. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully sometime this week. Let's say that. I would really like Drawn to Death to get done. The funny thing is, I think I'm going to actually do the Japan stack of Drawn to Death. So I know a lot of people aren't about stacking games, right? You don't want to stack the same game twice or whatever, or region, and I'm the same way. When it comes to like super easy platinums like My Name is Mayo or the energy games or anything of that, right? I don't like to stack regions, and I really don't like to stack in general. Like I wouldn't even do My Name is Mayo twice, one on the PS4, one on the Vita. But when it comes to games where the servers are shutting down and it's kind of a big game, or I have the opportunity to stack it, then I'm just going to do it. Like another game that I did this with was, if you guys remember back in August, Deformers went down, right? And Deformers was the same thing. It was like, oh, well, we're doing this, so why not just, I was like, it's on sale on the EU store for like, a few pounds. Might as well just go on there and buy it and get it and just have both of them. Even though I'm not a big fan of stacking, it was like, okay, well, it's the only opportunity I'm going to get. So if I ever want to do it in the future, then I'm never going to have this opportunity again. So I just downloaded the game and took the opportunity. And I think I'm like no, I'm not the fastest achiever. I'm pretty sure. Let's look. I'm number 11. I beat Hakum to platinum this. But yeah. Deformers was kind of the same thing that I'm thinking with Drawn to Death right now, where it's like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to do it over here. Because for the most part, for Drawn to Death, it's the same way as Deformers works. You can auto-pop a decent amount of the trophies, but not all of them. So I don't think it's that bad, but I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to stack. And I'm just like, the game is going down. It's like the only opportunity that I'm going to have. If I ever want to stack in the future, or I'm ever like, man, I really wish I did all the Drawn to Death or all the Deformers games or whatever. Like, I don't ever have to think that because I have it done. So probably we'll be doing the Japan stack of Drawn to Death because I think there is Yeah, so it'll be this one. I'll probably do this. So that's that. Drawn to Death is getting done. Like I said, 2 more solid nights of Drawn to Death, and I would assume that we're going to have that platinum. Not that big of a deal. Next on the list, we have Dirt Rally. Now, I know last week, I don't know last week if I played Dirt Rally during that week or if I said I wanted to, but I played a decent amount of Dirt Rally this week. I got a lot of stuff done, and I only have a few more things to do in the game, but it's going to take me a decent amount of time. So what I need to do, what I did this week was I did the rally, all the rallycross stuff. So I did this one, first turn into a final. I did the spotter, I did the fully upgrade, and I did the World Rallycross Championship. So I did all those, and then I also did the Self-Made Millionaire Trophy, and I did a few other things, a few other random things. But for the most part, most of my time went into doing the Rallycross this week, which I only really did at the end of the week. I didn't play too much during the beginning of the week. But I got through that, and right now, actually, currently, after I make this video, I'm going to go back and start playing this. I'm currently doing the Group B tournament, so I need to win that. So I'm going to be getting this Group B trophy, upgrading this Group B vehicle all the way. And then after that, I only have to do 2 more tournaments, and then I'm done the game. And then it just comes down to cleaning stuff up, right? So after that, all I have to do is the 2010 tournament, and then the 2000 tournament, and then I'm done. Like the single player. Then it's just random stuff here and there, but the random stuff's pretty easy. Most of it's just like that I'll get naturally. That I'm going to have to pick a vehicle to do it with, but I already know what I want to do. That I need to try to do again. That I'll get as I'm doing everything else. And then this will be my last trophy, Dependable, because I messed up this month. So I'll do it at the beginning of next month. So January 1st, I'll probably hop on and get this platinum. So that's the goal for this. But it's going good, and like I said, it's just I'm cruising, right? So no pun intended, but I do anticipate on that being done platinumed by the new year. So that's the goal there. Going on next, we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. The reason I have this on my list is because I don't know what I was doing something this week on the I think what I was doing was I was AFKing MotoGP 9 and 10 on the PS3, and I was in a Discord chat, so I didn't want to play Dirt Rally because I didn't want to hook my steering wheel up. So I was like, oh, well, since I'm AFKing on my PS3, I'll just play my Vita while I'm waiting. So PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is a game on the Vita that I need to get through. So I ended up getting through one character. I did Fat Princess. But those arcade modes, they really suck. I'm assuming on the PS3 it's not as bad because you're used to playing on the PS3. Like the Vita, man, there's just something about holding the Vita, like, I don't know. Even though those things only take like 5-10 minutes, it's just like, please. I don't want to do all that. Anyway, with that being said, I only got 1 trophy on that. And then the game above it that you're seeing, Little Deviants. Now, this was on the list last week, and I actually played it this week. And I played it for 1 trophy. We got the trophy that we were going for this week, which is this trophy right here, Honor Upheld, defeat a challenge from a PlayStation Network friend. Apparently there's something weird going on with that trophy, the way you get it. So I did it with a few people, Waves and Taz, and we blasted through that, and we got that trophy. So now it just comes down to playing the game. But I mean, if you know anything about Little Deviants, it's literally a glorified tech demo for the Vita with all the functions that it can do. So, you know, it's not that impressive of a game. I don't know when I'll ever go for this platinum. Honestly, I never know. I don't know when I'll ever go for an actual Vita platinum, like a game that's specifically on the Vita. Because I do have some platinums on the Vita, but there's only 2 of them, and they were both Lego games. So I don't know if you can really count those as Vita games. I'm talking about games like Uncharted, Little Deviants, Assassin's Creed, Liberation, Killzone Mercenary, Resistance Burning Skies, like those games. I don't know if and when I'll ever get around to platinuming them, but I want to have the multiplayer done, so that's that. And then the last game on the list you're seeing is Minecraft on the PS4, and if you followed me a few months ago, I did do Minecraft on the PS3, and this week they actually released another DLC for Minecraft on the PS4 down here, Expansion Pack 8, which pushed it over well, exactly 100 trophies. So we booted up Minecraft on the PS4 and we're going for that, and it's been pretty smooth sailing over there. There's a few things that we have to do, which we might need help with, which I might message some people, but we're trying to do them legitimate right now. That being the Ender Dragon, respawning the Ender Dragon, collecting the Dragon Breath. I mean, that's easy, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. And then the other thing that I'm somewhat worried about is this great view from up here. The levitate 50 blocks from the attacks of a shulker. I know that to get the shulkers to spawn after you defeat the Ender Dragon, after he respawns, can be pretty random. I don't think it spawns every time, if I remember correctly, so we might need help with that one. But other than that, everything else is pretty easy. The only DLCs we haven't touched yet are the two PvP DLCs, which I'm assuming once we do those, it'll boost the percentage of the game up pretty significantly. But those are pretty easy, so it'll take literally a night to do that, so maybe less. So anyway, it's coming along, and it's fun. Minecraft is always somewhat fun, especially if you're playing with people, but it's coming along, and that'll be my second stack of Minecraft. I've already done it on the PS3, 100%, so PS4 100% will be next, and then at some point I'll get around to the Vita / PS TV version of it. But anyway, that's what I've been playing this week. What do I plan on playing in the upcoming week is, I always say it's up in the air for some part of it. But I think my main goal this week is going to be, in my free time when I'm not boosting stuff, Dirt Rally, because I do want to get that done by the new year, or on the new year. And then after that, boosting wise, finishing Drawn to Death and then getting that stack. So getting that done. And then probably it's just going to come down to the PvP in Minecraft, but possibly doing everything else. Because the other thing, I should have mentioned this, the other thing we're doing in Minecraft right now is we're working on getting, where is it? This map room trophy, which is pretty easy. I mean, it's literally, it's easy as shit, but it just takes a little bit of time because you have to run around the map. And then we were also working on this DLC a little bit, but it wasn't that big of a deal. That one's pretty easy. But yeah, so the goal this week is probably going to be Dirt Rally, Drawn to Death, and Minecraft is probably what I'm going to be playing. I don't want to throw too much on my plate because I'm sure that that's all that's going to be getting done. I do want to live stream this week at some point, maybe a few days. I know I said that last week, but with the holidays, I had stuff creep up on me and it was bad. But probably gonna stream obviously Mafia 2 DLC. I want to get that done. So I'll probably stream that and then back to Dante's Inferno. I don't want to say I forgot Dante's Inferno because I didn't. But yeah, I want to do Dante's Inferno. At least finish up this single player stuff in Dante's Inferno, and then I can, so that when Carlos and I do the multiplayer, we'll, or at least I'll be done with it and call it a day. The other game that I was supposed to do on Friday, or Friday and or Saturday, was The Last of Us on PS3 this week, and I ended up not doing it because, again, I had a lot of stuff come up because of the holidays. I didn't even know stuff was happening until literally it was happening. So that was pretty dope. But yeah, Last of Us on PS3, that'll probably be on Saturday if I do anything. I might do it on Friday. If I'm not doing anything, I might do it Friday because they usually do a Friday-Saturday boost. So if I'm not doing anything Friday, I'll probably hop on. And if I'm not doing anything Saturday, I'll probably hop on. But with the New Year's, again, stuff can happen. You don't know what'll happen. But Last of Us on the PS3, I would like to finish that. I'm about to be done my my first journey. So I literally just have to do my second journey and then I'm done. And I know I make it sound like, oh, just have to do the second journey, but it does take a little bit of time. After I do Last of Us on PS3, though, the goal is to do Last of Us Remastered in our server. So if you haven't joined our server yet, there's a link in the description below of this video. You can go click on that, join that. Just at me and let me know that you want to do The Last of Us on the PS4 boost. I think we have more than 8 people. So what'll end up happening is once I get done Last of Us on PS3, I will sit down and kind of make a time to do Last of Us on PS4, and we'll probably do it over the weekends, and I'll just at the people in that role, and I'll say, when are you available? And whoever says they're available at that time, I will create 2 teams, and then those will be the teams, and that'll be that. And if we get more than 8 people, if more than 8 people show up, then we'll have backups, and hopefully everyone will stick around and help people get it done if other people get done. But for the most part, if we get more than 8, the next best thing to do would be to get 16, so we can have 2 groups going. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Last of Us on the PS3. That's that. Some other stuff that I really would like to get done. Obviously, there's a few games that I have right now that I need to do, or that I want to do, that I have some stupid trophies done. So I'm mainly talking about MotoGP 910, MX versus ATV Supercross, and MotoGP 10 and 11. So these games, I have the stupid trophies, quote unquote, which are to do. They're like the big lobby trophies. So in the MotoGPs, the 20 lobby trophies, and in MX vs ATV, the 12 lobby trophy. So I have those 2 trophies. I just need to, or I have those trophies in those games. I just have to go through and finish up the rest of the online, which is to just like do so many races. So I just have to do that. Again, not that big of a deal, but I would like to get that done. And I'm going down the list here. Another thing that I really would like to finish is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I have the DLC borrowed off someone, so I would really like to finish that. And then I guess we can go here real quick. I always keep these games in mind as I'm doing stuff. So these 2 will get knocked off soon enough. For Honor, I would love to get knocked off. I'm waiting for a double XP weekend or something to just grind away at the new Wu Lin character. But there's that. I think I only need to do. So basically, all I have to do for this is, I think I only have like one or two more breach matches to do, and I'm done with the breach matches. Then I can just go and play Dominion by myself to level up, and then literally all I have to do is these 2. But by the time I reach rep 7 and I open up all these like chests that I have to get gear, I'll get good enough gear to do every rarity of quests. So they're kind of like one of another. So they're not that big of a deal. So the goal would be to get the breach matches done, then just go play Dominion and level up. But like I said, I'm kind of waiting for a double XP weekend to push through and level up the Wu Lin character, because I think I'm like 1.5 prestige. So I need to get to prestige 7. So that's pretty interesting. And then I see right there Uncharted 2. We started that a few weeks back. I should say a few months back. November 17th. That's about a month ago. So we started that, and we haven't gone back since. And I think the reason we haven't gone back since is because of Drawn to Death. So I think once Drawn to Death is done, the group of people that are playing that, which would be me, Carlos, Katz, and I don't know if Simon was in it. I don't know. All I know is me, Carlos, and Katz. We have StepMac, and there's a few other people that wanted to do Uncharted 2. We'll probably transition over to Uncharted 2, because boosting the multiplayer in that game is not too hard. It just takes, well, boosting multiplayer in general usually isn't hard. It just takes time. That game, it takes a little bit of time, but I don't think it'll be that bad. So I would love to get through that and finish that up, and just be done with that. And then obviously, like I said, these are all just games that I kind of keep on my radar that I would like to do at some point, but it just comes down to finding the time for it. And then the other thing is, over here I do have the current games being boosted. So this is another one that I go by. Another game that I'm looking at right now that I really would like to do is Bad Company 2. I've been talking about that for a while as well. But again, you can see up there we have like MotoGP 910, 10, 11, Uncharted 2, Friday the 13th I might hop on pretty soon. Bad Company 2, Last of Us on the PS3, Red Dead Redemption 2. So now this is something I want to talk about very, very quickly. So, if you guys don't know, Red Dead 2 came out, and I absolutely loved it. I forget when it came out exactly. Let's go look. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So this came out in October, late October. Now, I played this day one, and I absolutely loved this game. This game is amazing, okay? I'm not one of these people that are, like, bitching about how realistic it is, and I'm bitching about how I don't like the game. I love the game. I love the game. I love the atmosphere of the game. I love everything about the game, the combat, the guns. I love everything, okay? Then the multiplayer came out, and when the multiplayer came out, there was all those issues with people disconnecting, getting error screens when you're playing, just random stuff making it completely unplayable. When that was happening, I was like, okay, I'm kind of put off right now. So I put it down, and then I waited about a week or two, and then I came back to play online one night with some people, and it was pretty fun, and it worked perfectly fine. But anyway, with that being said, what I'm trying to get at here is, when I get done Dirt Rally and possibly Dirt 4, maybe just Dirt Rally, I don't know. I want to dig back into Red Dead 2, and I'm talking, when I say dig back in, I mean I want to go like balls deep and finish this if I can, because it's a good game. I feel like I've been abusing it a bit, and I really should just finish it up at this point. So Red Dead 2 might be something that comes back up sometime soon, and I might just finish making all the guides on it, all the gold medal guides, all the collectible guides, all the guides that I was going to make like a month ago. I might actually come back and make them and finish that, because it's a good game, and I feel like what happened is I just got more or less burnt. I don't want to say burnt out, but like the problem is what's the best way to put this? The game at times when you're playing the single player, it feels like it can really feel like a chore. And I would come home from work and I would be extremely tired. And I would think, well, I don't want to play a game that feels like a chore to me. I don't want to play a game where I'm going to spend 20 minutes riding my horse around the map just to get to another area on the map. I don't want to put myself through that right now. So that's why I kind of put it down until the multiplayer came out and everything of that sort. But again, I would like to go back into it, and I would just like to finish all that stuff up and get it done. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, you think that's a chore, but then you spend your time boosting games during the night. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of an idiot for that one. But yeah, I would really like to dig back in and just finish Red Dead 2 and get it done. Because, like I said, it is a great game, and I'm not someone that's going to sit here and bitch about anything about it. I think it's good. I mean, I do find it annoying. The whole core system and all that can be pretty annoying, especially when you're playing online. Like, that's pretty stupid. They definitely should have brought the cores over there. I mean, basically you're saying like, hey guys, let's go do a mission. But first, hold on, before we do this mission, I got to go run to the store. I got to smoke some cigarettes. I gotta drink some booze. I gotta eat this food real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Because you can't even sleep online. You have to like use your provisions and stuff to get your cores up. So it seems stupid to me, right? I mean, but it makes those items useful then, I guess. But it just seems stupid. And then I'm looking down here. Another thing that I want to get back to is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's another game that I abused a little bit, because I was playing that, and then that whole Twisted Metal debacle happened in October, and I was like, fuck. And then I did Twisted Metal, and then by the time I was done Twisted Metal and I did a few other things, I was like, well, I don't really want to get back into Odyssey because Red Dead 2 is about to come out. So then I just kind of pushed it off to the side, and Red Dead 2 came out. So I haven't really touched Odyssey since the whole Twisted Metal shit went down. So I'd really like to go back to Odyssey and get through that and platinum that and do the DLC and finish making guides on that, because again, that's another game that I abused a little bit, and I do regret it. But I don't want to go too far into depth, because I could literally sit here for probably hours talking about my trophy list and what I want to do and everything of that sort. But that's that. Another game that I'm probably going to start soon. And by the way, if you do own this game, please message me, because I need one more person. But Band Hero, there's a few multiplayer trophies that you have to do. So if you're interested in doing Band Hero, I might end up putting this game on my list today to do a few of these things. But there's a few 4-player trophies that we can do online, and I have 3 people right now. So if I can just find one more person, we can do this and get it done. Like this one and this one. I think these are the only 2 that require 4 people. But basically what I'm saying is I need 4 people. Okay, so if you would like to join and you own Band Hero and you want to do it, or you have Band Hero and you would love to help a brother out, I would appreciate that. But that's going to be my next plastic instrument game that I go for, and I might put on the list today. Not 100% sure. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been going around 25 minutes, which is pretty short for one of these videos, not going to lie. I don't have, again, not a lot planned. I do want to finish some big games. Like I think Dirt Rally's a pretty big game. That would be nice to get done. But I do have some stuff that I would like to finish, some stuff that I would like to get back into. And then I guess what I want to say real quick is another thing that I plan on doing in the next upcoming months, like a project that I'm working on. Not really a project, but just what I'm working on is going back and doing a lot of PS3 games. So you might see a lot of PS3 games on the list and not a lot of PS4 and newer games. So just keep that in mind. I do plan on making multiplayer trophy guides for all of these games that I'm doing. Like when I'm going back here, like I want to make one for Transformers. Um, I want to make one for MX versus ATV. Like basically anything Last of Us, like anything that has multiplayer that I've done recently. I want to do Dirt Rally, but then I want to go back even farther to other stuff that I was doing, Tomb Raider, basically anything, right? Anything that has multiplayer, I'd love to go back and make a multiplayer trophy guide for. So I have a few in the line. I have a few requests, so I'm gonna try to do them. But again, another hard part for me is just when it comes down to being able to record in a quiet area and being able to get stuff done, right? So anyway, that's that. Down in the description below, you'll find all types of links to my Twitter, my Twitch, if you want to follow me over there. You'll find my Discord server if you want to go join that. You can go look at my profile here yourself and go look at my stats and all that stuff if you want to do that. There's a playlist to my platinum trophies down below, and I'm also going to leave a link to my playlist for my 100% trophies, because I did make a 100% video last week, and I'm going to start doing that for 100% games. So I'm going to have platinums and 100%. So look forward to that. There's a link to both of those down in the description below. There's only one video in that 100% playlist right now, but I'm sure more will be added very, very shortly. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys have been playing, what you've been up to. If you want to play some games, let me know. Maybe I can squeeze some stuff in. We can boost a few games. If you want to join some boost, let me know. That's fine with me. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys all around sometime soon.